Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab, deep in the book. We about to wrap the book up, but this is my last few lessons. This is my warehouse, so this is gonna be fun. I got this thing going. Let's go. I got some good stuff here that I want to get out. This is what I learned and lived by, so this is my warehouse. Let's rock. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give you my life lessons. You tuning and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, yeah, I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practiced daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. Yeah, that's what I do. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not, and knows that they know not, it's simple. Why? You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not, and believe and think that they know, dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya. Be true. We're wrapping up. I'm getting you to the halls of Mayat, but I'm giving you all the information you need to prepare you for the halls of Mayat. So pay attention. Let's go. I'm prepared. This is what I got prepared from. The importance right there. Let's talk about, got the title, the idea of washing, purifying the heart to become Heru. And he sat at the top of the pyramid. Show you the last lesson. This is where you want to be. This is me. I reached that level. That's why I said this is fun for me. All right, let's go. I'm trying to get you there. The importance of purifying one's heart, washing the heart, appears throughout the entire book of Coming Forth by Day. Why? The heart is what you want to be purified. At Judgment Day, you know. Washing the heart, it means that the heart is relieved of feelings, emotions, ego. Be they feelings of joy, happiness, anger, or sorrow, makes no difference. Feeling free, okay. Developing what you call dispassion. That's taking your feelings, your emotions out of the situation and deal with it for what it is. Trust me, it works in life. Developing dispassion is also a classic tenet of Indian Vedanta and your Buddhist philosopher. They didn't get emotional. What? They mastered that idea, the art of what? Composure. Maintaining your cool. I called it back in my day on the streets. It was just maintaining your cool, you know. But when you are mastery of your emotions, you don't get all huffing. No, they was maintaining, and that's the way to live. Watch this. Now, for the Buddhists and the Vedas, they had that thing. The Egyptians, we a little different. In Egyptian mythology and philosophy, watch this. The symbol for cleansing or purifying one's heart and mind, remember the heart had a brain, so they call it the heart mind, is composed of a leg. Okay, the hieroglyph. Okay, I got you. The hieroglyph for purifying the heart of a human figure, sometimes beside the symbol for water, over which the jug of water is poured. This is the sign right here for washing one's heart. Okay, that's the leg. That's the water being poured over. That's the showing you water coming down. You're purifying your heart. That was the concept you've been hearing me talk about that. They break it down. Tell you, I'm getting you trying to walk you to there so you have understanding of where you're going, what you need to be doing, and how it should be done. And washing the heart is called the ab. It's called the heart the ab because it's a vase. Everything that you've done is contained in that vase, aka that's your heart mind, okay? And the ab and this symbol is used to continuously remind you, the right thinking aspirant, to what? Practice daily Tahuti and Mayat wisdom and good judgment is based on that wisdom, thus attaining what? Stability, steadfastness, focus, okay? I am the ab, my heart, cleansed and the washed one, and tattoo, that stands for stability or jed, steadfastness, okay? I'm standing firm and committed on my philosophy. I'm followed by my yacht. It says see jed pillar, but that's what I mean. When you see the jed pillar with my man standing by the patel, behind him is the jed pillar. That's the 4 levels past the first 3 levels of consciousness on the 7 levels. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Remember, 7 is important. But again, purify one's heart. You have to live right, and you have to watch this. The number 1 utterance on chapter 24. And again it says it, chapter 81. The utterance is what? The initiate states, you're saying, I am the ab. Pure and washed one. That's what we opened the comment with. Coming forth from what? The fields. The field of reason where you go when the spirits go. But you coming forth from work in the physical world. Still what? The heart. What did God tell you in the Bible? Still your heart and mind. We says this appears in chapter 63, verse 8, utterance from chapters verse 4 and 5, where what? You the initiate have made him or her to live by what? Stealing their heart, listening to their heart, meditating and paying respect and understanding to what? Their heart mind. I am the mighty one, the steel of heart, that I may make myself to live. That means I created myself from a thought and my heart desires. Okay? The following lines, taken from various statements throughout the book, show what? That the gradual realization of you, the initiate, that gods are in reality aspects of oneself. I'm trying to get you to know that. And at this point, I done did a whole lot of stuff to get you here, so we ain't got to play that game. I'm just going now. We rocking. Let's go. We at the next level. And when you realize that gods is all just aspects of yourself, further, now you the initiate, you understand. It's called Sa, complete understanding of something. Now you have Sa, that's his or her what? True nature. And that's the power in what? Understanding and knowing. Now you can do something. This is what you say. I love this one. I am the great God. The self-created one right there. Ding, 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 ding. I don't want to hear about somebody created a spice to G's and all that. No. I'll take this concept like the Jews. I'll take that God, Yahweh, okay? He took Ra, okay? He took Allah. Okay, pick one and ride with it. No problem. They're all the same damn thing. That's my point. So getting around to all that, moving to that here. I am the great God, the self-created one. We call it the noon. The noon was full possibility, chaos, but that's when God stepped in and brought Maya. But before then, God still existed in the noon. Why? He was the only one self-created. And I am Ra. Let there be. So he put that there. That ain't him. He put it there conceptually. I am Geb. That's the earth. All these elements of God, aspects of God. What's this? I am Atum. That's the self-created one. That's the one who masturbated. Or I got a picture of anybody really seeing that. I got you. What's this? Now, I agree with a lot of stuff. Some stuff I'll let you know when I don't agree. You know what he's doing? That's a tool. That's the next chapter. That's the self-created one, okay? He created himself, yeah, but now so he got busy. I ain't going out like that. Just saying, I'm just too funny about that, but I'll get to that next. But the lesson is he's self-created. He had both ability to receive the seed and impregnate himself. That's the concept, but they showed you in the symbol. All right. I am a tomb. I am a sar. I am men. I am Shu. That's air. I am Anubis. That's the environment. That's your, and all these are aspects of your character. And as I go by them, I try to bring the aspect out. Ra, the sun. There. Geb, earth, physical. I am Atum, the created, self-created one. And I am Asar. That's the first spirit in man. Okay, the first man with spirit, whatever you want to call it. I am men. That's the one who creates, who supplements his sexual energy. That's the one just with the big penis and how he has sexual control. Back then, they knew that the sexual energy, if it stayed in you, it purifies you and adds years to your life. I am Shu. That's air. Again, aspect of him. I am Anubis. That's the Obama. They call him the Obama, but he's your discernment. He recognizes that death, right from wrong, true from false. And that's all aspects of your character. Again, I am Aset. Intuitive knowledge, wisdom, female aspect of the spirit with the opposite of her husband, Asar. I am Hathor. Again, Ra, God's right, left eye, who take care. I am Sekhmet. The lion is who he sent to avenge himself on earth. All these is aspects of your character. Hell had no feel like a woman's scorn. Sekhmet is the woman's scorn. You don't want her. Okay, you don't want her. I am Orion. That's the belt, the star of Orion in the constellation of the sky, where we took the 3 pyramids built from the belt from Orion. I am Sa. That's understanding. Another aspect of your character. Complete understanding. I am the lion, Leo. Constellation in the star and the horoscope, zodiac. The monument that first built, the lion, body, beastly nature to intellect, man. I am the young bull. Within Taurus, Asar is considered the bull, the 7 sires, all that good stuff, okay? That's Asar in the zodiac sign of Taurus. I am Happy, the Nile Valley god who comes forth at the Nile River. Well, I love this. And these are all aspects of you. Just like the Bible is about you. A lot of people, oh, no, it's the story about you. Moving on. When you don't get the symbol or you miss the esoteric meaning, you lost in the sauce, so to speak. You confused. You don't know what it's really saying. Quoting Bibles, verses, not knowing what they mean is dumb. Simple. I just broke down everything that I just broke down for you. Why? You got to understand it. You got to know it. You just can't, it don't mean nothing then. It's important to understand. That's why I teach. In the statement of enlightenment, the state of enlightenment, you don't learn enlightenment, you experience enlightenment. That's what it means, to experience for yourself. Now you're enlightened with what? Your own experience of what it is you're trying to learn or practice. And the enlightenment, the state of enlightenment is further described here in what? Chapter 83. Watch this. And verse 85. Chapter 83 and 85, where the initiate, you, what? You realize, that what? The 7, that number again, the 7 Uranus, the 7 serpents, okay? The 7 deities of the body, 7 aspects and concepts. Immortal parts of your spirit have been, what? Reconstructed in the physical form. The 7 Uranuses are my body. This is what Ra says. My image is now eternal. The 7 heavens, the 7 hells, everything is 7, okay? But you got the 7 visible planets, 7 days of the week, 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 chakras. See where we're going with this? I could do a whole thing on 7 liberal arts, 7 hermetic principles. I got more. But this is all esoteric messaging that if you understood it, you can run them off too. Why? You know what they all mean. You understand them. That's why. So the 7 Uranuses are also described as what? The 7 souls of Ra. When I'm doing the chains of Maya, going up, the 7 suffix, the 7 by Ra, 7 souls of Ra. Okay, Been there, done that. Again, moving on. But the 7 arms, again, the chains of Mayat, the balance of Mayat chain. Again, those are chakras dealing with the body. Thus, we are what? To understand that the 7 primordial powers, the Uriases, are what? Our true essence. Pay attention. When you see parts of the spirit, I did that as 9 of them. But further, the same 7 are what? God. Thus, God's soul and our souls are what? Identical. We just have to raise to come up to realize that he's just sitting there waiting. I've been waiting for you. Oh, he said that. I've been here all the time. Okay, understand that. But it is this same soul which will judge us at what? The balance of scales, that judgment with Mayat. Ain't nobody gonna come outside and sit down and tell you about, no, you judge yourself. Did you know that? Okay, so therefore, we came into existence, what? Of our own free will. I don't always have to agree with what I'm reading. That's all. I'm reading it, but I got a different concept. That's all. And I ain't no need me bringing mine out, so I go with this one. Now, as we are supreme masters, a.k.a. judges of what? Our own destiny. We are in control of where we're going to end up in life. It ain't predestined that you're going to do or be anything. Nope. That take away free will. If your future is already destined, what's the purpose? That's why the winding stairs, when I taught the philosophy and masonry, the winding stairs, if you could just see straight away, then you can, right there. No, there's some things that in life you got to be aware, you got to always push forward. So the concept made a lot of sense. So get it, understand the symbology behind it. And then you implement it in your life. And that's how you manifest the truth for yourself to find out if what they teach and what they said is real. Do it work. We may put together our divine form. How? By attaining a purified heart in the physical realm and live in what? Out of ignorance. Ruled by what? Passion, mortality, aka ego personality. If you think that money, fortune, fame, and pleasure of the flesh is all, that's it. Some people do, and that's all they aspire for. Okay? There's no kickback for that. There's no reward for that. The only reward is when you're doing it. Ain't nothing come behind that. No. There's no reward for that. Blessings come from good deeds, righteous deeds, not selfish, egoistic pleasures. Moving on. In chapter 20, you initiate, you affirm. What's this? This is an affirmation that what? His or her vertebrae, your back and your neck bones are firm. That's called the jid. You're upright. And I'm in posture for meditation. Upright. The vertebra got to be straight. Just like Mayat's feather. You never see that feather do like this. No, it's always like this. Ceaseless. That's going to stay that way. Now let's talk about the 4 fastenings of the hinder part of my head and back are now firm. I was going to bypass this, but I look at it, I might put this in place I can maybe understand, explain it to you. In chapter 17, the utterance, chapter 17, verses 5 and 6, and then 14 and 17. Let's see what it says. The initiate you, I know this is important here. Then you realize that what? You is not an individual human personality. Now you don't what? Conquer the ego. You know you're more than just yourself, your ego, that me, I, the physical body. You're a spiritual being. Once you come to grips with that now, but you are the what? The universal primordial spirit, okay? Atun, which created what? Creation in the beginning and himself, okay? The initiate you further realizes through your study and learning and living that now you is only what? The only one who exists. Able one, everything out of him, everything. Once you realize that, you get a better concept of, I'm just responsible for me. When you get that knowledge and understanding, you now the right thinker, you have reached what they call a state of all conscious. With who? with the past Asar. You become spiritually with him. Why? Because in the physical, he died. His spirit went on to the afterlife. He's the one who takes care of that from this point on. Why? He lived a good life physically. He passed the skills to Maya himself. So everybody else got to pass the same way. Okay? Live righteous and virtuous. And you initiate, watch this. Your future, Ra, will meet in what? The absolute reality. When your spirit meet the conscious spirit, I'll show you the picture of that, they look at each other, okay? That's where you want to be. That's going back home. Consider going back home if you're a Christian concept. The Father and Son meet again in spirit. Excuse me, in the afterlife. You're going back home with your Father. And watch this. Here you go. It says, the initiate now have reached the state of all consciousness, where him and her or Asar become one, right? And meet in the absolute reality where what? Heru and the Father meet again. You, the individual, because Heru, the conscious is Asar. When y'all meet again, that's when you're knowing you who you are. I am attuned and rising up. I am the only one. I came into existence in the what? New. I told you that. He's the creator from that. I am Ra, created himself out of there. In his rising, in the beginning, what? Of time. Time started the Big Bang when what? We come from the dark, the noon, the abyss, which I'm going to call it, into what? That sunshine we call light. Time began. Time and space began. Okay? I am yesterday. Excuse me. Today, and I am. Wait a minute. I am yesterday, today, and I know tomorrow. Bad man. Who then am I? Now I ain't got too much time. Now, yesterday is considered Asar, and tomorrow is Ra. Now, on the day of the destruction of his enemies, excuse me, and the appointment of his son, Heru, that's me and you. For those who have reached this level and succeeded in achieving this state of cosmic consciousness and the state of what we call oneness, which one lies beyond the experience of thus described, I just told you, and every part of my body is divine. The body has conscious. Okay, it has memory. I am yesterday, tomorrow, today, and tomorrow. I am all things. This is God telling you, beyond I am the heir of all eternity. To me has been given everlastingness. I am the heir, the son, heir apparent, to the exalted one. One, the mighty one, still of heart. God is I, and I am he. Father and son are one. My God, my Father and I are one. That wasn't original. Okay. I am him. I am he, excuse me. I am, what's this? That I am. Oh, that's what God said to Moses. Whoa. This is way before Moses even uttered anything. He didn't make that one uniquely either. I can come or go where? Between this world and the next. As what? I please. If you become a spiritual being, that's the power that you have to what? Come and go as you please in the spirit. Okay? The physical world is your prison. You free yourself from the die and you become conscious. You can move and groove. Okay? That's the concept. And watch this. I am the great God who came into existence and made all things to exist. Yeah, I'm getting no plainer than that. I am the only one. And I got one more phrase. I got that next lesson. God, I'm gonna wrap it up. Let me go with this one. Thus, watch this. Now, when the ultimate intuitive discovery of oneself dawns on you, you realize that each one of us is one with all things, that each one of us, all that exists, that each one of us, again, each tree, each star, each one being, human, creature, otherwise, creeping, crawling, us, we are the supreme monarchs of creation. All the stories about the sages, the gods, and the philosophies speak about none other than us in what? All our glory in different aspects. We have now arrived at what? The exalted state of what? Self-consciousness. While what? Alive. Ding, 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 ding. You can't reach Nihas dead. You can't become spiritually enlightened after life. Dead. No. And then, watch this. Watch this. You do this, conscious, reach this level while alive. Why? And then, after death to the body, right there, after the physical body cease to live again, now we can what? Explore the vast regions of our unconscious, wherein time and space and thought are what? Manifest according to what? Our will. And this is the astral afterlife, that plane that the physical body can't go to be experienced where? In internal realm of what they call light, energy, molecule, atom, whatever you want to call it, break it down to simple form, but it's called light, and it's really energy. And the philosophy which what? Predates even the pyramid text. We've been doing this for a long time. That's the concept. That's the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope my point was taken. I'll be right back. What I'm about to tell you about, I forgot it was a 2-part of what I was doing about Heru, the top of the pyramid. That's the next lesson. I'll be right back.